The Hawker Tempest started its life as a version of the Typhoon, but the changes made were so significant that it earned its own designation. It entered World War II late, with the first Mark V Tempest, the only version to see combat duty, rolling off the production line on the 21st of June, 1943. The Hawker Tempest Mark V was distinguished by its superb speed, climb rate, and low to mid-altitude performance, making it one of the most effective fighters of its time, particularly in the European theatre. Compared to its contemporaries, the Tempest combined the agility and climb performance of the Spitfire with firepower and durability that rivaled that of the P-47 Thunderbolt, while also offering competition to the high-speed capabilities of the P-51 Mustang. The Tempest's genesis was propelled by discussions between Sidney Cam, Hawker Aircraft's lead designer, and officials within the Ministry of Aircraft Production in early 1941. The aircraft, initially referred to as the Typhoon Mark II, was a direct response to specification F-1041 issued by the Air Ministry, aiming to address the Typhoon's poor performance at high altitudes and other limitations, including severe buffeting at high speeds. This resulted in the design of a longer fuselage and a revolutionary elliptical laminar flow wing, significantly enhancing aerodynamics and performance. The Tempest development process was complex and very experimental. Cam was determined to perfect the Typhoon concept, resulting in the construction of 4 prototypes equipped with different engines and designs, until finally the Mark V made the cut with its prototype first flying on September 2, 1942. Powered by a 2200 horsepower Napier Sabre 2B engine and sporting a thinner laminar flow design wing planform. It was a beast, achieving a top speed of 435 miles per hour with a range of 820 miles when equipped with 2 45-gallon drop tanks and a service ceiling of 36,500 feet. The Tempest was capable of reaching 20,000 feet in a remarkable 6 minutes at combat speed, faster even than the Messerschmitt Bf-109 G6. Its armament consisted of 4 20mm Hispano Mark V cannons, with a total of 800 rounds, and capable of being augmented with 2,000-pound bombs for ground attack missions. This formidable armament enabled the Tempest to excel in both air-to-air combat and ground attack roles. In service, its primary role soon developed into performing armed reconnaissance operations, often deep behind enemy lines. Prior to the Normandy landings, in June 1944, Tempests would routinely conduct long-range sorties inside enemy territory and penetrate into northern France and the Low Countries, using a combination of cannons and bombs to attack airfields, radar installations, ground vehicles, coastal shipping, and the launch sites for the German V-1 flying bombs. Also, in June 1944, German V-1 flying bombs were launched against the City of London. The excellent low-altitude performance of the Tempest made it one of the preferred tools for handling the small, fast-flying unmanned missiles. The RAF 150 wing was assigned to maintain standing patrols off the south coast of England in the approach paths of the V-1s, using cannon fire or a nudge technique the Tempest units are credited with, downing some 638 V-1s between June and September 1944. This achievement highlighted the aircraft's superior low-altitude performance and agility. In September 1944, as the V-1 threat had receded, the Tempest squadrons were redeployed to a crucial role in ground attack operations post-D-Day, supporting major invasions like Operation Market Garden. 122 Wing was relocated to Volkel Air Base near Uden in the Netherlands. From here, 2 sections of 4 aircraft each, flying in Finger 4 formations, would cross the front lines at altitudes of about 7,000 feet. Once the Tempests reached their allocated target area, the lead section dropped to 4,000 feet, or lower to search for targets to strafe, while the other section flew cover 1,000 feet higher and down sun. After the first section had carried out several attacks, it swapped places with the second section, and the attacks continued until all ammunition had been exhausted, after which the Tempests would return to base. By December 1944, a total of 52 German fighters were downed, 89 trains and countless military vehicles were destroyed, for the loss of only 20 Tempests. The Luftwaffe desperation to deal with this carnage resulted in the Unternehmen Bodenplatte, an attempt to cripple Allied air forces in 17 Allied air bases in Belgium, the Netherlands and France. Launched in utmost secrecy, New Year's Day 1945, 232 Allied aircraft were destroyed, but it was a Pyrrhic victory. The Luftwaffe lost 213 pilots killed or captured. Operation Bodenplatte was their last desperate gasp, and the last large-scale strategic offensive operation mounted by the Luftwaffe during the war. During the end period of World War II, the Tempest even proved effective against the German jet-powered aircraft. Flying officer Geoffrey Walkington was the first to shoot down a Heinkel HE-162. And by the end of the war, Tempests had claimed 20 kills against the Messerschmitt Me-262s. The Hawker Tempest's design, development and deployment underscore its significant contribution to the Allied victory in Europe. Its blend of speed, firepower and versatility ensured its place as one of the most effective fighters of World War II. The strategic decisions in its design, notably the adoption of the elliptical wing and the powerful Napier Sabre engine, not only overcame the limitations of its predecessor, the Typhoon, but also set new standards in fighter performance. As a testament to its enduring legacy, following the end of the war, the RAF decided upon the Tempest as its standard fighter, until eventually replaced by post-war developed aircraft, such as the de Havilland Hornet and the de Havilland Vampire, as well as the Gloucester Meteor. But the aircraft's success against both conventional and jet-powered adversaries marks it as a pinnacle of piston engine aviation technology of its time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this presentation, please like the video and leave a comment below. If you like content like this, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification button.